Hey guys, and we're back.
Oye, él es Chris, yo soy Audi y esto es
Estamos Clean.
Oye, esto es de la gente de Tu Medicina y en este episodio vamos entonces a hablar un poco de lo que es nuestra cultura del cannabis. Our cannabis culture. Esto es a través del mundo entero. Esto no solamente está pasando aquí en Puerto Rico, sino que hay una cultura del cannabis por más de 20 años. Chris, what do you know, what you can tell us about 420? You know, there's been a lot of stories about 420. I listened to a story that was this college guys, like 4 or 5 students that used to grab their break at 420, so they grab it to smoke at 420.
No,
that's like a story.
No, that's not. No, actually, it was just a California state statute,
Okay.
420, that allowed for medical cannabis to start in California. And of course, that became April 20th, the date 420,
Yeah.
which is now an international holiday for
Holiday
cannabis.
for cannabis.
And a celebration of.
And Chris, what do you think the future of cannabis holds on right now?
Well, that's a good question. Interesting because, you know, cannabis has been with mankind for thousands of years. You know, it's grown, we've grown together with it. And, you know, during the last 50 years of the black market era, you know, there was a lot of fun, a lot of good and bad with it. But now that it's become legalized, there's good and bad with that as well.
Yeah, sure.
You know, it's good because more people are able to enjoy it and seek the benefits of both medical and adult use cannabis. But it's also bad in a way in that, you know, the regulation has really increased the costs of getting into cannabis farming. And in many ways, it's starting to reduce the number of strains that are available to the consumer. So good that it allows others to enjoy it and get the benefits. Bad because as we overregulate it, it becomes more and more difficult to get in.
And Chris, what can you tell us about legalization? What is taking so long?
You know, cannabis was legal for many, many years, and then it became illegal, you know, only, you know, really a few decades ago. And I really think that what's caused it to take so long to become legal is two things. Number one, there's a huge multi-billion-dollar pharmaceutical cartel-like grip on the painkiller and the opioid epidemic. So they don't want to see people being able to grow their own medicine in their backyard. That would threaten billions of dollars of pharmaceutical sales. But then there's also the reality of the police industrial complex. You know, the weaponry, the helicopters, the militarization of the police forces, all of that are billions of dollars of money that's poured in to fight this failing war on drugs. So I think it's really two things: the strength of the pharmaceutical companies and the, you know, police industrial complex.
Esto es muy importante que lo entiendan muy bien, y es que prácticamente Chris nos está explicando que la legalización en un futuro se puede dar, pero tiene sus pros y sus contras, ya que hay mucha industria de la farmacéutica, hay muchos políticos y mucha envuelta económica detrás de todo esto, así que puede ser un poco complicado. Chris, what happened in your life that made you get into this industry?
Well, you know, I was a marine biologist for 30 years. I worked out on the water. And then in my 40s, I ended up going to law school. And during law school, I started working with the USDA organic program. And in about 2004, the cannabis industry contacted me and asked if I could get their cannabis certified as organic. And California said yes, the federal government said no. So I said, we'll go ahead and start the Clean Green program. I was familiar with cannabis, you know, throughout my life. I was comfortable camping and being out on the road. So that's how the program started.
That's so cool, man. I'm gonna see Chris the next 420.
Yeah, it's our 16th year.
All right, and what is your favorite strain?
My favorite strain always has been sativas. You know, I like them because I don't like to, you know, get numbed out. I'm normally an energetic person, so my personal choice is a sativa or sativa dominant hybrid with a nice bond, with some ice and maybe a slice of lemon.
That's so cool.
That's my favorite. That's,
Very California.
That's the way we like to go.
Oye, seguimos activos. Esto es Estamos Clean de la gente de Tu Medicina. Dímelo fam, aquí Audi y acabas de ver otro episodio de Estamos Clean. Recuerda de darle like, comenta, suscríbete y también dale a la campanita para que te enteres de todo lo que viene por ahí. Esto es gracias a la gente de Tu Medicina. Estamos clean.